Hello, I have this topic here in the in the thing, but while people show up, I think I may do something like order my own videos or something. This I'm going to publish this video first, so status update May 2024, well, early May 2024. This is the last status update that I did. I will leave the link in the description, and yeah, you can see briefly what the timestamps look like. I'm not going to go over really exactly what I said before, and I'm going to go more or less straight into what I'm only last status update, but also a couple of earlier status updates from April 2023 and from May 2024, end of May 2023, sorry. It's kind of comparing myself now to both my previous one and a couple, like 1 year back, more or less, exactly 1 year back. So I have a couple of notes here, and yeah, basically, I would say that now I am kind of nebulous, right? My mind is pretty nebulous, and I have a hard time thinking about the future in the mid-long-term parts, which is pretty tough for me because I'm a person who has basically based his soul happiness basically in contingent on the future being better than present, right? So if that doesn't happen, it will be suck a lot. And right now, I don't even see the vision for that, right? The vision that I had some time ago, like it's so early or whatever the fuck, it's not materializing. So, and I don't see how it will materialize. Like the vision is way less clear. Not only the vision, it was never really a vision. It was more of a feeling, and now it's like the feeling isn't even there, right? Now I don't even trust in the feeling. So yeah, I have a hard time thinking about picturing myself in the future and all this. And a year passed, basically, I was thinking about spending time on retarded stuff, then having like this intention to do things, then realizing myself already the next month that if I wasn't doing these things, it was because of something. And yeah, in the road, I had a roadmap and all that I noticed myself a year already ago that was incomplete. And now I'm feeling the same thing. Right? I'm feeling that fake roadmap, or that roadmap that I made, is not fake, but it's really incomplete, so it's useless. And that there are reasons missing in there. This is a video from May, for example, and you can see here that I mentioned money. Well, not sure if you can see it very well, but yeah, this was me in May commenting on me in April. 2:45. My iPad is error. Sorry, 4-day or 5-day or 6-day. My gosh, I just hide my iPad. What? What do you mean? That your iPad has an error. It was broken or something like that for 5 days. How are you doing, by the way? School. My iPad is error. I mean, those words don't mean anything. Yes, I do. You do school, I mean. Well, I guess. Yes, all good school. Nice. I'm glad to hear. Its name Najis in Cambodia. Let's look it up. New Gateway International School. Khmer, Chinese, and English. Yeah, I guess you have a decent English level for probably for the Cambodian average. Do you know Haknalin? No, it NGIS. Yeah, I know. It's this one. No, it Cambodia school. No, I don't know. You mean the person, right? Not sure if it's safe to say what school you go to online, by the way. Don't say it too often, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's fine. I think Visa blogged about what school he went to, I guess. But with the video in YouTube, NGS. Let's see. New building inauguration, 2015. The NGIS is worse and it's a bad work. NGIS. It's interesting. It's really big. No, it's 2024. Do you know this person? Alam, teacher Alam. No, it 2019, not 2019. These are from 2024. Well, this one isn't, but the rest. I hate my school. The school it $1,000 per year, per month. Per month is a lot.
These are scrap metal, which means that these are mixture between wood and metal. Like, now if we want to separate this, we have to put it here that the wood and the magnetic material will be attracted here and the non-magnetic material.
These kids speak pretty good English. You should you should learn English. Well, maybe you shouldn't, but there is certainly room for improvement. This guy looks Western, I guess. Lol, yo, I'm here now. Hey, you made it. Wait, no, yesterday you didn't make it. Or no, you were here yesterday. I forgot. Sorry, I was vibing to take 5. What's take 5? I'm watching a video about Hong's school. Looks like a pretty decent school, to be honest, especially considering it's like Cambodia, right? But you see, you have fun in Attack with Hong. Yeah. Do you know Joey?
So let's see what they
These kids are younger than you, right? If you're 15, I think 15 years old. Fuck. 15-year-olds look way older. I hate my school, it worse. This one, it seems pretty nice. Or is your school worse than this one? No, that's not me here. Yeah, I guess, I mean, no. This guy's name is Thong Fook. Or Fijijik. English class, Chinese class, Khmer class. Date of birth 2013. I am not in English. It annoying in school. English. And it looks like India. I mean, it's basically there. It doesn't look like India, to be honest. It looks more like Southeast Asia, right? Well, it literally is Southeast Asia. Vietnam, Thailand. Yeah, it looks, I would say, if you showed me the clip, I would say, oh, that's like the Philippines, right? Or Malaysia, something like that. Because of the color of the skin of the people, but no English class. Consider it. And no China class. I mean, Chinese is probably useful, but okay, back to what I was saying, well, doing. And yeah, for example, here in cars, yeah, I use the video from April, the original one. And the video from April here, for example, it says, why not make it? Yeah, I don't. When I'm talking about cars and money, it's like, why do I want to work on cars? Cambodia class.
Yeah,
Khmer, right? Khmer. Is it called Khmer? No,
I want to do it on my terms, right? But I don't mention why I want to do it on my terms.
No, what?
I mention why I'm not working on cars right now, but I don't mention why I want to do it on my terms, right? So there is always like a level to it that, so this addresses some things at the surface level, but it doesn't address the why behind that. That is kind of pretty consistently what I noticed, and I also noticed it back then, but now I noticed it with a different context. For example, that is superficially related to community. It's like, why don't I want to do it on my own terms versus on my terms? Right? It's like, why do I have this feeling of not wanting to belong to that collective of people who works on cars paid? Why don't I want to?
No. All people in Cambodia. I'm bad. Oh, okay. So you have English and you have Chinese class, but others don't, right? I see that guy said bad things work. Who? The teacher. The teacher I showed.
Yeah, and there are some reasons, and I'm not getting into those reasons, and yeah, for several reasons, right? Like, and there are several reasons, I guess. Like, for example, I don't want to just be a mechanic.
Do you work, Kwan? No, I don't. I thought I would get a call for a job this week, but so far nothing. So I will start applying again this week or next week.
That work for pay because the pay is little, but it's not just that, right? For example, right now I need money, and if I got that job for some reason, I will accept it. The problem is that I don't belong in the community of people who have that job, right? Money, and if I don't want to just, yeah, for several reasons, right? Like, and there are several reasons, I guess. Like, for example, cars paid. Right? Why don't I want to? Right? Like, why do I have this feeling of not wanting to belong to that collective of people who works on cars paid? Right? Why don't? For example, that is superficially related to community. Right? Like, why don't I want to do it on my own terms versus on my terms? Right? Like, why do I have this?
Comparing to a year ago, let's see. What could I say? Something like not going deep enough with the reasons. Fuck it, let's see. Let's see. 0340 was something like that.
Feeling of not wanting to belong to that collective of people who works on cars. Why don't I want to be a mechanic? There are lots of
Bandera
reasons,
de
but
Cambodia,
I'm not getting into those reasons, and
bandera de Españita.
for several reasons, right? And there are several reasons, I guess. Like, for example, I don't want to just be a mechanic that works for pay because pay is little, but it's not just that, right? For example, right now I need money, and if I got that job for some reason, I would accept it. The problem is that I don't belong.
And the scoot in the entrance at 800 AM and work. No, no lie, it's hilarious how he didn't understand this spell with a J but can't remember the name he gave you, lol. Yeah, I don't know. I think he has like sound memory, right? Because sometimes he types the words and it doesn't make any sense, but when you read it out loud, you realize. And yeah, if you read it like Quan, maybe, yeah, it sounds like that. So the teacher didn't see it say. You mean in the video before? People called teacher vile. In that video? Or you mean in your life? In one of these videos. I think there's some delay between when I say something, between when you say it and when you like respond to it. When you see it and when you respond. No, that's not what I say. Oh, what did you say then? I didn't understand. I say scooting eating class. What? What do you mean scooting eating class? At 8 AM. No, teacher bully. Sorry, I don't understand. I am not say in my class. All people. You are going to have to go back to the beginning. The scooting eating class. What? Scooting eating class. Oh no, I spelled wrong. Yes, it has to be that. I don't get what scooting eating means. Scooting eating. Scooting is like this, right? Well, not this, like this. I don't know what the dogs. I didn't know the dog meaning. You know this, right? This is scooting. And eating is like eating, right? What the hell? I said people called the teacher bullying. Oh, like people bullied the teacher, right? People insulted the teacher and all that. Yes, I got that. I don't know the context of that. I guess just in your life, right? Oh. I see the scooting. No, no, not that dog thing. Yes, I guess the dog thing, no. I don't understand the other thing, though. Ok, it's 10 p.m. at night. I mean, it's always, when I stream, it's always the same time. So. Oh. Ok, that gate.
In the community of people who have that job, right? That is the thing. I have not studied the same things, even though I don't have the same physical knowledge that those people have. So those dynamics. Plus, how a huge thing, the huge gap that I always leave in all my videos. I think the huge unaddressed, well, I call it huge now because it's growing in my perception right now. But some of those days, it's simply something that I leave unaddressed. Lately, the thing is that I have been going within me, that the process is like, compared to a year ago, I have gone way. The only thing I have done basically, because the only thing that I have to show for are these videos, which are pretty vague, and the less vague part is me going within and exploring and thinking.
Okay, this is boring. I'm bored of these videos, or watching my videos on stream. Let's talk about what I wanted to talk. Yes, people bully the teacher in Cambodia. The teacher do nothing, just answer. In Spain, it happens too, I guess. A friend of mine is a teacher, and he doesn't get bullied, but the students talk a lot and don't respect the teacher, all that. And if you are, what age are you? 15. My friends' students are at that age, are 13, 14, 15. Around that, they are those ages. Born in 2008, I think. Yeah, something like that. 8 is 16, so 2009, 2010, 2011, those years. But yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about who gets rich and happy. This is the question that I want to answer today, right? Who gets rich and happy? And important parts: happy and rich and gets. Right? So first, gets. Who doesn't start already rich, right? Doesn't start rich. Rich. Because I like money, right? I like money. Who buys things? I don't mind the people who are happy without money, right? I respect that a lot. But I am not seeking those people, right? I want to know the other part, right? Buy things, pay people, right? The rich people can pay the people who are simply happy to do things in exchange of money, right? Wait, you said gate. It gate or not? I don't know what gate means. I don't know what that means. What do you mean with gate? Gate. Do you mean gay? Then, happy. Because I don't care if you are like rich, but unhappy, right? Rich people who are unhappy, right? I don't care, right? I don't care about what they are doing or how they get there. I mean, I care, right? I mean, I care in the sense that I don't want to replicate that. But, yeah. And answers. I was thinking that those who are useful and don't care how, right? Those people are happy, right? Because, well, they can be happy, right? This is kind of the archetype, right? This kind of stoic rich guy from social media archetype. So this is kind of this kind of rich person who is rich because they work hard or whatever, and they like. It's not that they like the work that they do. Usually they will say things like, "You don't have to like the work that you do, right? You simply have to blah 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 the process or something, some kind of thing like that, right?" These are people that simply don't care about their activities or things like this, right? They care about what they do, but because they are useful for it, right? It's something that they are good at and they can do it without kind of caring a lot about why or whatever, right? Scott, I just with you in the live. I didn't shower and now I go to shower. I be back, Squid Boy. No, it's not yet. Okay. Not sure what you mean with Scott now, but not sure what you mean with Gate and Scott, but just going to shower. Those who like what they do, definitely my uncle. Yeah, this is the next thing, right? The next archetype or whatever, right? Because there are some people who will say online things like, masculinity or whatever, right? Masculinity is about being useful, blah blah blah, right? These people will say things like, it is your duty as a man to be useful to society or to provide, right? These kind of things, people like to say them, right? And they seem to be happy inhabiting that mindset, right? They are like, I am doing my thing, and that fulfills them, right? It's not happy as in happy. It's more happy as in fulfillment, right? And if it works for them, it's like cool. But to me, it's useful to identify this archetype as something different than the other thing, right? The other people are like those who like what they do, so they do it a lot, right? To me, this is something that appeals more to me, right? That I find more interesting. And I don't think they are necessarily distinct, and you can combine them. It's like you can try to be useful and then find out that you like it. These kind of things, right? There are a lot of paths, but like they are different mindsets. And I see this a lot in tech, right? In tech, a lot of people actually like technology and actually like coding and actually like programming and all these things, right? This is something that is interesting to me, right? I like technology because of this, right? People do like technology. In the car world as well, right? In the car world, there are a lot of people who actually like cars a lot. Engineers and all this. It's like it's common to see an engineer who works at a certain company, blah, 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 that then as a side project, that enjoys having cool cars and all that and goes to car meets or whatever, right? And the knowledge that they have, they like to see more of it. I don't know. Those kind of things, right? I'll be back. Hello, Hong. And yeah. First, I think this is all I wanted to say, right? Not sure what you guys think. Now he wrote that 4 minutes ago. He's still gone. Oh, lol. Basically, why do I care? These things, right? I care about those people. And it's like because these people can do it, right? It can stay longer, right? When I mean longer, I mean like in a wider time frame, right? If you actually like what you do, if you actually like technology, you're obviously going to be in technology more time, right? And this is kind of like market analogy, right? Market analogy. Time in the market beats timing the market sometimes, right? This is as a general rule, right? Because you can't try to time the market. That's the point, right? So it's like, and you achieve timing the market by time in the market. This is kind of what I mean, right? And then combination, right? Luck is always involved, right? Luck is always involved. And I think that in the first, right, let's see, 1, 2. For 1, it's like luck has to catch you working, There is kind of this saying of like luck has to catch you working. And the second one is like timing, the timing that comes with the time in the market, right? Okay, types of luck. This kind of luck favors the prepared mind, maybe. Is this the same thing? Luck favors the prepared mind, and in the first case, right, in 1, it's working. Luck has to catch you working. And in the second one, it's more about the discernment part, right? More about the discernment part of type 3 luck, you could say, right? Okay, I think I'm going to record a video about this. Who gets rich and happy? First, I want to say why I care about this, right? And I care about these three parts. Who gets rich, aka that someone that doesn't start rich. Who gets rich, right? So I like money, it buys things, it pays people, right? So I don't just care about happy people who are not rich, aka if you are rich, you can pay people who are happy to do things, leverage, blah, 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 right? Many things. You can achieve more things in the world of bigger scale, right? And happy, right? Rich people who are unhappy, I don't care about what they are doing or how they get there. I care, but more in a I don't want to do that, right? And for this, I thought of these two archetypes, you could say. I thought of those who are useful and don't care how, and those who like what they do so they can do it a lot. The first archetype is this kind of stoic guy from social media, right? Who is like useful, but they doesn't really care about how they are useful, right? They pride themselves in being kind of duty in their sense of duty, right? They are dutiful or something like that. They are the people who say things like masculinity is about being useful, being a provider, blah, 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 right? So it's like just the sense of being a provider or something like that is good, right? And you usually see this online in this kind of archetype of social media guy who is kind of running this strange agency that you don't exactly know what the purpose of it is, right? But that because they get paid for it because it brings money, it's like they assign some kind of purpose or useful utility value to it and get some kind of benefit, internal benefit from it, right? This is more of a fulfillment type of happiness, maybe not straight up happy, but that is kind of the frame that they have. And I think it's an interesting type of archetype to think of. They are also selling you shit all the time, right? They are, because, I don't know, because if selling equals value for them, right, in their mind, then it's like the more they sell, the more value they have, and the more the value they have, the more useful they are. Some kind of thinking like this, right? They don't exactly care how. Not sure if they care a lot about what exactly they are selling, and they care more about the fact that it sells is what tells them something, right? That is the messaging, the fact that it sells. Also thinking of Alex Hormozi, for example, right? There is some kind of person who is constantly kind of leveling up their business type of thing, right? The abstractions that they deal with. And I think it's an interesting type of person, right? It's not that he started because he liked gyms and all that, but once he got big enough in gyms, he leveled up the business part and centered on like
making gyms, right? Instead of like personal training people, he leveled up to making gyms, like getting gyms started and getting subscriptions and getting gyms rolling. Then he started kind of selling the subscription part of the gym, like how to make gyms grow. Then he started with businesses, how to make business grow and how to make them level them up, right? This kind of thing. Interest. So it's like he's not exactly he likes business, right? He likes this kind of thing. It's interesting. I think he also could belong a little bit to this second type, right? Those who like what they do, so they can do it a lot, right? And in my mind, tech comes to mind, right? So those are the people who can stay longer. And in this market analogy, right, timing the market is better than timing the market as a general rule, right? As a general rule, it's not that timing the market is worse, right? It's that it's not a strategy versus spending time in the market is a strategy, right? You cannot predict that you will time the market correctly, but you can predict that you will be in the market. So if you like what you do, you can do it a lot, you can stay in the market. Therefore, yeah, you go into the next thing, which is luck, right? You favor your chances of getting a good bit of luck. And I put tech there because a lot of tech people are like this, I think, right? The people who get really rich in tech got lucky, of course, but they were also people who liked tech, right? Who were into it. And tech has a lot of people who actually like the tech that they work with and all this, right? They also don't like it in a way, but yeah, they spend a lot of time with it and thinking about it and dealing with it and all that. And I think Alex Hormozi belongs here a little bit because he likes business, right? It seems that he likes business. And that was my point, that these two types are not super distinct, but they are kind of two narratives that seem to... Yeah, these are kind of two narratives that seem to coexist, you could say, right? Sometimes overlapping, sometimes separate, sometimes dialoguing between each other or like battling between each other. And I thought it was interesting to, I guess, highlight the fact that these two narratives exist. And the next part that I wanted to mention is that luck is always involved. And the thing with that is that luck favors the prepared mind. So luck for the type 1, those who are useful and don't care how, these are usually people who are really focused on work, right? That's why I put Alex Hormozi there, because Alex Hormozi is really focused on hard work and all this type of shit, right? On doing more, 100 DMs, 100 blah, 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 right? 100 DMs per day, 100 cold calls per day, 100 volume, this kind of thing. So it's like luck has to get you working. And I think number 2, people who like what they do, I think that is more of a discernment type rather than working type necessarily, right? It's like this is kind of a little bit of more luck. So for example, in the 4th type of luck, according to James Austin, chance, and creativity, add variability to trinkering, that would be kind of doing something repeatedly, volume. Then the thing that I associate more with the 2nd type of person who gets rich is kind of the discernment part, right? This is kind of when you have spent a lot of time, when you are prepared, when your mind is prepared, more than just doing it often, right? When you have some discernment, you can get a good luck and capitalize on it, right? So that is when timing becomes possible, right? You notice the timing opportunities once you have discernment. And for that, you need time. It's like time tells you timing, usually, right? Or like there is more predictability in that direction than in the other, right? It's like you cannot predict timing as easy versus the opposite, right? That is my point. And that's it.
that's it. That's what I wanted to say in this video. I may have some luck-related video that you can check out next, but if not, yeah, just watch something else that I made. I make random shit. Goodbye. Okay. I wanted to make this video, not sure why. Oh. Lol. Yeah, my outros, I don't know. Maybe I should plan the outros as well. Just watch something else, I don't know.
Introspective, and that is the only process, and that is a process that I have kept more or less not private, fully private, because there I have rambled a lot here, but the key parts of it, the key missing pieces in these roadmaps, in these videos, and all these are the things I have kept within, and those reasons are always what is missing from these videos, from the roadmap, from whatever, right? And I'm not sure. Yeah, and I think that the new roadmap and the one, if I were to actually make it, will have to actually address it, and I will probably not share it here, right? I may document it, but I won't share it like this because there is a reason why I'm not sharing it, right? But I have to think about it. I have to take that into account. That is, I guess, the thing that I am realizing. Right? This is what it has it really taken me a year to realize this? Sadly, I think so. Right? I think that is kind of the conclusion to which I am arriving. That it really has taken me 1 year, or even like 1 year and a half or so, to realize this, or 27 years, because I'm going to be 27 years old. Right? That it has taken me all this time to realize that is a part that I need to address, or that, and that I have been ignoring. That is sad. It is sad, and that is why I'm always, I guess, moody, why I'm always feeling kind of down, because it is sad. It is sad that it has taken me so long to, I guess, realize that thing. Yeah, this is basically. I have talked to some people, right? Messaged people on Discord, messaged people on whatever, contacted some people being told. I have talked like on the side with people about these things, right? Throughout a year or 2 years or something like this. I have made posts on Reddit about it for 4 years already, very slowly. But I have never. It was always like it has been something that I have more or less kept separate, and that I'm trying to integrate or something, and that it has come to this, right? It has come to this point of like being a blockage, or, of me realizing that the reason why I had all these plans or whatever, not the reason, not the singular reason, right? But that I have arrived at a certain point where now that is kind of the reason, right? That is the reason that is blocking me from many things. This is my theory, right? Maybe, what am I? April 2024, so maybe
This video is so useless, I don't know if anyone will edit
I was wrong again, right? But I have a feeling that maybe it's not going to be like that, right? Maybe it's going to be better. I don't know, maybe I could give it a little bit more context, maybe to just give a little bit. I think that even for me, it will be obvious, right? That I am being obscure for the audience, which there is basically no audience, but identity things, right? These things that relate to how I feel about myself and how I relate to others in the world. That those concerns are top of mind, you could say, and have been increasingly top of mind throughout the years, right? Throughout this couple of years, or maybe even more, right? And it has taken me solitude to think about these things, right? Because when I am actually engaging with other people, for some reason, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Maybe I will find better words for this. Maybe I will never find words for it. Maybe I will keep going around this forever. Okay, I have made more. I will go over my channel, and I have made some more introspective videos lately. You can see here that this is the last February update, so I have made a couple of introspective videos like this. The Towards and Awareness was pretty introspective. These videos were introspective. These videos are also kind of introspective as well. This wasn't, but this is also introspective. This is, I guess, something that I have pending, and yeah, I have made some videos in that sense. I have streamed. I have reached more than 100 days. Today is day 123 or something like this, and I reached day 100 here 3 weeks ago. I didn't know it at the time, but I checked later, and it was these days. Reading Christian Security's life story was day 100 streaming. I have applied to jobs, a ton of jobs, but not a ton, like 10, maybe less, maybe 10 including the ones that I have mentioned. So maybe I have applied to 5 jobs or something like this. But my applications are always like pondered, right? So I have applied to 2 regular jobs, regular engineering jobs more or less. Then I have applied to software jobs for a couple, then for remote type shit, a couple more, right? Gotten all rejections / ignoring, getting ignored. I have applied to one, I have gotten a callback, but then not a further callback, and I'm still pending in that sense with this. I have gotten 1 gig, 1 editing gig, not 2 editing gigs actually. I have gotten 2 editing gigs for around 250 euros, 200, 150, and well, dollars actually, not euros. Euros, well, even less, so 180 and like 30 or something. And then, but both of those gigs were like one time. I mean, they were not supposed to be one time, but they ended up being one time. And that's basically, yeah, in the job part, that is how it has been going. Okay, I think here that the questions that I am going to ask myself that I got from last stream, I think these are like questions that I wanted to ask myself every update, are, yeah, I will talk about the things I have talked already about in this update, but through the questions, right? So first, how do you feel about your situation right now? But the gigs have, even though they have been like super small, they have added a little bit of the sufferment or whatever. They have given me a small buffer, like at least not being hyper worried that I'm going to actually run out of my suffer zone. That plus crypto going up a little bit, but now it's back down. But yeah, having crypto on the back of my mind plus these gigs have given me a little bit of breathing room, but nothing outside of like being able to plan shit out. Right? It's more of like giving me a little bit of breathing room. How do you feel about your job employment situation?
Very little breathing room.
My job employment situation. The editing gigs that I have gotten have already ended. Therefore, I feel bad about that they have been too short. Right? I feel bad about it. I feel kind of rejected, I guess, or like I didn't fit the project, something like that. Right? Which makes me feel bad. I feel bad about that. Employment situation, I feel bad about it as well because of the lack of money, not necessarily because of the tasks I do. How do I feel about my daily activities? I actually like streaming, and I actually like it. But I don't like that I don't have money. Right? That I can't show up to stream. I don't know, not constantly or something, but with interesting things because the thing before my mind thinking before being able to think about the stream is thinking about money. Right? That is the problem. I am thinking about employment and all that before thinking about what to do on stream, which makes stream worse, which makes me feel like streaming is useless. Right? This kind of loop. Then the MSEC, how do you feel about my employment situation? Bad enough that I have applied to a regular job more or less, and that I'm considering if they
Today that didn't happen. Today I thought about what I wanted to talk about on stream, which was that money thing. Short topic, but well.
It's pending, not good vibes, but I am thinking already about quitting the job even before getting called from the interviews there, right? Because it's a super low, not super low salary, but it's a low salary that doesn't give me independence, right? It gives me a bigger buffer compared to the gigs, right? That's why I'm considering getting it. But it's not enough for me, right? For my goals and all that, which sucks. Art pastimes you'd like to learn or practice. I could go back to the same ones that I said before, but right now the problem is that I am not thinking of these things, right? I am not thinking of these things. I think that the main thing that I think about as part of as pastimes or whatever would be something going to therapy or something like that.
Wait, fuck.
To learn or practice from it. Buffer compared to the being like my mind plus the actual right. So first, to ask myself every update are I will talk about the things I have talked already about in this update, but through the questions, right? So first, how do you feel? I feel bad about that. Employment situation, I feel bad about it as well because of the employment I have gotten have already ended. Therefore, I feel bad about that they have been okay. So my giving me a little bit of breathing room. How do you feel?
1328.
About your job and therapy or pastimes or whatever. I think that the main I am that I said before, but right now the problem is go back to the same ones that I have pastimes you'd like to learn or practice. Goals, which sucks. Art pastimes you'd like to learn or practice. I could go back to the same ones that I have said before, but right now the problem is that I am not thinking of these things, right? I am not thinking of these things. I think that the main things that I think about as pastimes or whatever would be something going to therapy or something like that, and doing vocal training or something like that, singing, that kind of thing. Maybe those are the things that I feel more like that I would like to improve. Those are that is kind of the focus for reasons that may be revealed in the future. And I guess it sucks to think like that, but I do think that it would take. I was thinking if I get this job that takes so much of my time, and the only thing that I would have left to use my time for would be basically for those purposes. Right? That is the only thing that I would be developing like that. Right? Maybe I would do a little bit more of web development, or maybe that frustration of not having time for myself would make me want to pivot to tech, to a healthier career in tech. But yeah, that is kind of how my mind goes. Right? It doesn't go like that. It would probably be like 1 year of working there and then getting kicked out, well, because the contract is a substitution contract, and then reevaluating with a little bit of savings. Then I would start thinking anew about what I want to do now that I have this experience behind the back of the job probably sucking or something. Right?
Okay, Coscordative, what's your name? Juan. Yes, it's that. Hello, by the way, welcome back.
Or maybe I like it actually. Who knows? How do you feel about the environment?
17.1. Let's see, 17.1.1. Cool. What's yours? What's yours, Hanio, as well? Is it Leo?
Living right now. I don't like living in my parents' house, but I would. It's actually not that bad. Right? It's not bad. They are more or less in a good relationship or whatever. They are not angry. Like it's not the worst that it's ever been by any means. Right? It's probably addressed.
My throat hurts a little bit. Why? Is it because of I'm talking?
So it's pretty comfortable for the moment, except when I
Sad. Interesting name.
So I would suspect that having that job would actually chill my mama for a bit or whatever, and I don't know, give her some kind of inner peace regarding me or whatever the fuck, right? So, I don't know. In that sense, I don't feel that bad about staying here for the duration of that job. But I definitely, and since I have a very difficult, the thing that I mentioned at the beginning, that I have a very difficult time picturing the future.
Leonard.
The short-term future or mid-term future. So I don't even know. Like I don't know what I would want to. Like, I know what I want, but I don't know what.
Is it short for that?
That's the problem. I don't know what I will be able to attain. So and I can't picture that. So
Leonard Leopold. Luitpold. Lion-hearted. Whoa. Muhammad Sad. Saad.
Sadon. Sadon.
They're putting letters there that, but to be happy, fortunate or lucky.
Saada. Ah.
Sad. This is sad or what? Arab. I did some Arabic on Duolingo, but I forgot a lot.
Sadon. Sadon.
Where is it putting the dun? This is just the d, right?
Jump to navigation.
Leonard was correct, but it's also only my middle name. There is no dun at the end, though, in pronunciation. Yeah, I don't know why it does that.
I can picture like the next best thing for an environment. I don't know where I would want to live. If I were to live on my own, but in realistic terms. Right? So I don't even bother thinking about it. Maybe I should, but at the moment that's how it is. So sorry for telling you like that. Okay, this is the sum up. Not that bad at my parents' house. I obviously want more independence. But I don't have a sense of towardness to anything aside from this concept of more independence. Right? I don't want to go anywhere in particular. So my mind feels cloudy in that sense. I don't know. Like the sense of independence, being away from, does not make sense for me. It does not make sense as a pursuit. Right? I don't want to pursue independence. It doesn't make sense. Right? I would want to pursue actually something, right? A career that takes me somewhere, right? A relationship that takes me somewhere, right? A community that takes me somewhere. Those things I would be elated to pursue, but I don't have any of those. So I'm feeling cloudy about the environment I live in right now. Right? I'm feeling acceptance towards it with a sense of, right? With a sense of of knowing that it's bad, that I'm here still, but that I'm not going to do anything about it until I feel a sense of towardness towards everything. How do you feel about following your intuition recently? I just wrote this. I have a general sense of cloudiness towards anything external, as I said before, as I have been saying, but also internal cloudiness. And it's not only also, right? It is that sense of internal cloudiness which clouds my vision outside. Right? It is cloudiness within that gets in front of my vision. More, I would define it like that. But it's the kind of cloudiness I have put upon myself by going within. Right? This sense of cloudiness is caused by going within in the first place. Right? If I had not gone within and I had gone outwards, I would have not been experiencing this much cloudiness probably. I would have postponed the feelings that are causing the cloudiness after when they arise, right? Which would be when I have a time for going within in the future, probably. Right? That is my way of seeing it right now. So I don't feel bad for going within, for having to go within, because I have to do it. Right? That is the problem. What really makes me happy right now? I guess it's the small things, right? Really small. What really makes me happy? I don't feel bad for going within, for having to go within, because I have to do it. Right? That is the problem. What really makes me happy right now? I guess it's the small things, right? Really small moments of happiness. Actually, I'm feeling curious about this as well, right? A good food, having a different kind of food makes me happy. Makes me excited about life and all this, right? The small things like that make me really happy. Well, not really happy, maybe happier than usual. But they always come with a cost, right? They always come with something attached to that I don't like as much, right? That is muddying the happiness, the feeling of happiness. Then something that I have to answer to this is either the unknown and like the known unknowns. For example, I don't know many things that would give happiness, romantic love, those kind of things. It's so sad to think about this, right? But I literally don't know what it feels like, right? It's insane to have reciprocated romantic love. I don't know how that feels like, but I assume that is something that makes you happy. Right? So that is a known unknown. I know that there is something that exists and I don't know it. But I also assume that there are unknown unknowns. Right? There are things that I don't know, maybe tied to this sense of cloudiness or whatever, right? That when you go within and you define more or less what you're about, and when you express yourself, something like that, right? Something along those lines, I assume, will may bring some sense of more happiness. Maybe, right? That's the problem. Because I don't know, and it's an unknown. I don't know if it's true or not. Who makes me happy? I don't know. The really is the difficult part. Who makes me happy in general? My friends, hanging out with friends.
22.
Sometimes make me happy. They do like every day. They are joyful people. I find them too. Yeah. When they are talking about certain things, I find them. I find the conversations interesting. I find them interesting. Blah blah. Right? These things they bring joy to my life. When they are talking about other things, then I don't know. It's more weight. I feel more the weight than any sense of happiness. Like mega happiness, I would say. But yeah, I do feel it's called answering proof. I may not notice. How is my health? Physically acceptable, but
23:58. The next 100 videos. Let's go. No. Siguiente. Publicar. Ok. Okay. And now I'm going to upload. Ouch. The other video that I had. It's in the OBS folder. OBS. The one I have just recorded about being rich or whatever. (2024, 17, 19). Probably this one. 8 minutes long, is it? File name boop, then let's see what does this copy. It copies everything. Fuck. Reasons why I care. One. Two. Luck. Outro. These are more or less the parts. Fuck it, I think I could timestamp it right now. Let's do it. Boop.
Who gets rich and happy? First, I want to say why I care about this, right? And I care about these three parts. Who gets rich, aka that someone doesn't start rich. Who gets rich, right? So I make money, he buys things, it pays people rich. So I don't just care about happy people who are not rich. Aka, if you are rich, you can pay people. For this, I thought of this stoic guy from social media, right? Who is like, so they can do it a lot.
0057. 057.
The first archetype is this kind of stoic guy. Business, fancy, he like this as general do, so they can do it a lot, right? And in my mind, it tech do, so they can do it. I think he also could belong a little bit to this second type, right? Those who like what they do, so they can do it a lot, right? And in my mind, a little bit to this second type, right? Those who he also could belong a little bit to this second type, right? Those who
351 second type. 351 second type.
who like what they do, so they can do it a lot, right? Those who like working techniques, hard work, right? That's why I usually people who are really for the type always involved. And the next part that I want to mention is that luck is always involved. And
what was
But
it?
there was a mention that
554
Lack
or
is
something. 552, let's say 551. 551.
And the thing with that is that luck favors the prepared mind. So luck added by Petrovich is and luck status update May 2024 or early May 2024. This is the last status update that I did. I will leave the link in the description.
No.
And yeah, you can see briefly what the timestamps look like. I'm not going to go over really exactly what who gets rich and happy. First, of time when you notice the time, that is much some that is my point.
749. Outro. Okay. The next 100. Boom. Siguiente. No. Siguiente. End card. Okay, I think I know what I want to do now. I want to make a playlist of all the status updates and put it at the end of the last one. Add card, video, no, my own channel. Let's keep it in my channel. What did I say? Rich, let's see. Let's look up rich. Let's look up luck. Me talking about luck if you don't care. That's a stream, right? No, but I don't want cards. I want end cards. Fuck it, let's add the stream. Who the fuck cares if no one's watching this anyway? Okay. Añadir. Evento video. Elige un vídeo específico. Lock.
That is my point. That's it. That's what I wanted to say in this video. I may have some luck related video that you can check out next, but if not, yeah, just watch something else that I made. I make random shit. Goodbye.
Okay, that works. So, playlist, that's what I said now, right? Lista de reproducción, can I make a new one? Lista de reproducción. Status updates. Fecha de publicación más antiguos. Añadir vídeos. Hecho. Status updates since every couple of months or so since January 2023. Crear. Now I can go to the details of the past video. Oh no, it's actually this one. It's public, okay, end card. Fuck it, can I import the same one? Then, no, I don't want this actually. Fuck. Lista de reproducción. Status updates. Pretty bad in that sense, right? That's it for this video. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
And yeah, that's basically it for this video. In the sense that I'm not exactly in my brightest time. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Boom. Okay, now I am going to say goodbye to Leo and Saad, aka Mohammed Saad. Thank you for being here. Also to Hong. Hope